Most people think disasters look dramatic from the start. They don't. They begin quietly. A wrong turn, a strange sound, a crack. Nobody notices. Then suddenly, everything breaks loose. Welcome to Moment Verse, where ordinary moments turn dangerous in seconds. Nature was simply too strong for the boat, yet somehow the entire crew survived unharmed. Persistent storm conditions keep structures and surroundings under continuous stress. It only takes one sudden stop. The truck can't recover, triggering a chain crash that spirals out of control almost instantly. One terrifying plunge down the cliff ends in what feels like an absolute miracle. A split-second phone distraction is all it takes to lose control of a moving car.
This is going to hit these cars, boys. This is going to hit us. We got to get back. Get back. Holy. Oh, ground. High ground. Higher ground. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we're in trouble. Get our carts out of here. We gotta get our carts out of here. Holy tamale. Unbelievable.
Hits keep coming. This truck turns the street into a demolition zone, crushing everything in its path. Intersections turn dangerous fast. One bad second, one hard impact, and suddenly a full rollover feels inches away. Watching an entire building collapse like that is unsettling. Everything turns gray, loud, and chaotic in an instant. That's not a blast. It just looks like one. The excavator cracks the granite, and it suddenly collapses, crashing into the water with explosive force. This is exactly why shelter matters. Not every storm comes with a warning, but the danger is just as real, and just as fast. That current is no joke. The raft drifts over the dam and instantly gets swallowed, ripped apart in seconds. Power. You can't fight.
Cool. Oh.
The Dorwick slate formations are highly unstable, making rockfalls a recurring danger.
Oh my God!
A small leak turns into a ticking time bomb, and seconds later, the entire house explodes apart.
Oh,
He walks away just in time, but the car behind him never gets the same chance. As glaciers weaken under rising heat, sudden ice collapses and flood surges become far more likely. Continuous downpours weaken everything. In Himachal Pradesh, even solid structures fail, washed away by powerful, fast-moving floods. That pool turns into a trap in seconds, water pulling down like a hidden void. It's the kind of danger that doesn't give warnings. That turn changes everything. The truck leans too far, flips over, and suddenly the entire road turns into chaos for everyone nearby. That hillside is coming down, and they're still filming. Tons of earth crashing just meters away, way too close for comfort. The way that car slides sideways looks straight out of an action movie, except this is completely real. Out of control, and straight into the storefront. Glass shatters, shelves collapse, cleanup will take days, and the bill won't be cheap. Ever seen this split sky? It's a localized cell. Rain falls only where updrafts build the cloud. He thought the truck was secure, but the automatic transmission kept it rolling straight toward the fuel station. A ship? Floating in the sky? It's a mirage. Temperature inversion bends light, lifting the image above the horizon, like it's flying. The truck passes safely. Then a white Suzuki erupts from the bend and flips in seconds. Chunks of the church fall hard, but right beside it, two people escape by pure luck. Too much pressure, nowhere to go. The soda bottle pops violently, like a balloon pushed too far. Nobody saw it coming. Debris floats and spins above, like a slow-motion explosion waiting to land. Every piece is a hazard.
Ambos puentes, Ambos puentes se fueron.
That's the kind of moment that just sits with you. No matter how solid things seem, nature will rewrite everything in seconds.
Nos quedamos sin puentes porque no hay puentes.
Those smoke trails turn the sky into a canvas. Smooth flying, perfect timing. This is the kind of view people don't forget. The scariest part is that everything looked completely normal. Seconds before the wall suddenly collapsed. Watching the ground suddenly give way is terrifying. Against that kind of force, survival becomes the only thing that matters. What starts as a tiny flame can become a massive disaster fast. But thankfully, everyone reacted immediately. The wind keeps building until the tent finally gives up completely. Once it lifts off, the whole scene turns dangerous instantly. One strange move behind the wheel, and everything goes sideways instantly. Good thing this ended with shock instead of serious injuries. Snow looks soft, but enough of it becomes incredibly heavy. This roof learned that the hard way.
¿Por qué no la sacaste de la... Recién que está creciendo, ¿ah?
Sometimes the safest move is the simplest one. Stay inside, stay calm, and let the storm pass. This is called a steel cobble. When the rollers jam or lose synchronization, the hot steel can't move forward normally, so pressure builds until the metal violently folds and whips into the air.
Too loud.
Those clouds don't even look real anymore. The sky looks like a giant alien creature forming overhead. It can't hold anymore. The rising river overwhelms the structure, and the bridge collapses straight into the rushing flow.
Даже по телефону мало кажется.
Ох, это лето.
Да. Мой золотой.
Это воды не будет больше в Лермонтово холодной. Да ладно? Воду вон и оторвало трубу водяную.
This is how chaos starts. One small mistake nearly turns into a much more serious disaster. It's a reminder of what actually matters. Things get destroyed, but the fact that everyone's safe, that's the real win here. One second, it's normal. Next, mud all over the windshield. Scary for a beat, but just a messy car wash after. This doesn't even feel like a train station anymore. It looks like an endless ocean of people packed into every inch of space. You can feel how close that was. One strange sound, and she trusts it. That quick reaction saved her. You can fix a car, but not a life. That hit was serious, but he walked away. Wrong-way driving is terrifying because nobody expects it. The van never had time to react before everything flipped upside down. That climb started confidently and ended with the vehicle literally dropping parts like a video game glitch. It's strange how quickly an ordinary street can turn into chaos. Fire above, debris falling, and drivers caught right underneath it. Japan shakes once more, another powerful quake reminding how relentless nature can be. Sinkholes are terrifying because the ground can collapse without warning in just a matter of seconds. One night of intense rain was enough to stop traffic, trains, and travel across multiple routes. The snow rushes down fast, but his calm reaction keeps the moment from turning into real danger. People often underestimate landslides until they see how quickly an entire mountainside gives way. That quick steering reaction likely prevented a far more devastating crash from happening. Sneaker waves may look harmless at first, but their sudden power can turn deadly in seconds. Catanduanes is facing the raw power of the ocean, unstoppable and relentless storm waves. Out of nowhere, the car loses control and turns a normal day into a frightening scene.
Hey! What? Clean yourself! Hey!
One wave is all it takes. Stay away from breakwaters during storms to stay alive. Once waves like these start building, even experienced boaters can lose control.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God!
One split second later, and those falling rocks would have crushed the moving car. Dangling above the river for 45 terrifying minutes, she somehow survives until rescuers arrive. Rain and darkness swallowed everything, but rescue teams kept searching until the boat was found. This is why balance on water is critical. One shift, and the whole vessel can go over. dark skies, violent waves, and no safe harbor yet. This is the terrifying side of being caught at sea during a storm. Heavy cargo becomes deadly the moment it breaks loose. A rock this massive leaves almost no chance to react.
Oh God. Holy fuck.
You can see the exact moment the flood takes over the area. The driver keeps pushing forward, trying to escape the current.
Ay, sí.
The speed and weight of that mud flow are terrifying. It rolls forward like a wall, swallowing the land beneath it. The landslide keeps growing larger and more violent, turning the cliff into a deadly stream of rocks and debris. The crash turns terrifying the moment the gas cylinders start exploding and flying across the road.
No, in serio que andas tarde, me que no pasa, no me botar.
Tornado winds left the area unrecognizable, with damaged tents scattered across the landscape after the storm passed.
我操！喝吗？
The overflowing streams turned into violent floodwaters strong enough to tear down this iron bridge within moments. Speed and balance matter, but one wrong decision can still push any vehicle beyond control. In moments like this, calling rescue teams immediately can be the difference between control and disaster. Moments like this remind you how small people and machines become when nature shows its full strength. Water rushes in a powerful, twisting current, like a living wave of destruction. You can feel the raw power and anger every time the Rhino charges toward the vehicle again. Just as things were starting to heal, the storm returns and makes everything worse.
فجرنا الأرض عيونا فالتقى الماء على أمر وقيل يا أرض ابلعي ماءك.
Geothermal energy heats groundwater until pressure forces it erupt to the surface.
استوت على الجودي وقيل بعدا للقوم الظالمين. الله أكبر. أتمنى أن تكون عجبتكم هذه اللقطة في غضون دقيقة كاملة.
好恐怖啊！这怎么回事？哎，用剪的就好了啦，还要掉吗？天哪，太夸张了这下！
The longer people stay near fast-moving floodwater, the more dangerous the situation becomes. Getting to higher ground matters most.
¡Agárrense bien!
¡No te sueltes!
¡La cuerda, pásamela!
¡Tiene otro golpe! ¡Otra ola!
¡El perro, súbanlo!
¡Tranquilos! ¡Ya casi llega arriba! ¡Miren allá! ¡La gente está pidiendo ayuda!
Rock and earth cascade endlessly, resembling a dark, threatening river in motion. A 70-year-old public well collapses after heavy rain triggers underground erosion in Mananthavadi.
ഇംഗിതമാണ് സത്യം സത്യമായ സത്യം വളരെ ഹരീഷിന്റെ മൊബൈലിൽ മാത്രം ഈ സത്യമുള്ളൂ ഇത് വലിയ പൈസ വേണ്ടി വരും
The Cruz de Chalapa landslide forces residents to flee as debris and dust spread rapidly.
Olha o tamanho desse, puta que pariu!
Oh my God,
Melting ice turns NYC skyscrapers into a falling hazard, forcing streets to shut down instantly. Excess weight can overwhelm braking systems, leading to total loss of vehicle control. In Finland, engineers use controlled underwater detonations to achieve precise technical results. Whale behavior like this shows high intelligence, observing, reacting, even socially engaging. The cold supermoon rises behind Nubble Lighthouse, glowing huge against the winter sky. The city shifts from calm skies to violent weather in a matter of moments. A fuel tanker rushing into an active gas station turns a routine stop into a dangerous near miss. A severe ice storm freezes the entire region, dropping temperatures to minus 40 degrees Celsius in brutal conditions. A powerful 7.1 earthquake strikes, triggering early warnings and shaking infrastructure across the region. Old or poorly maintained bridges can fail under heavy loads, creating serious hazards for vehicles and pedestrians. Continuous snow buildup along the Dushanbe-Chanak Road triggers dangerous avalanches and urgent rescue operations. A violent hailstorm crashes into the sea, turning the surface into a boiling sea of white foam. Strong storm winds overwhelm the warehouse, causing it to collapse under extreme pressure. A humpback whale breaching isn't just a show. It's communication and self-cleaning in the ocean. This Prachinburi incident shows how unstable overhead power lines can turn into a serious hazard in seconds. Indoor charging can turn a battery failure into a fast-spreading fire with toxic smoke in seconds. One sudden impact breaks the cockpit glass, yet calm hands in the cockpit turn panic into a safe landing. Improper handling of oxygen systems can quickly increase risk in storage areas. A raging Mekong flood swallows a ferry carrying trucks, but every passenger escapes safely. The mountain is literally moving. Soil and debris cascade non-stop, reshaping the entire landscape in real time. Chaos outside and panic inside. Hainan Mall becomes a fragile shelter against the storm. It looks like a river, but it's actually a moving wall of earth reshaping everything in its path. A preemptive closure at San Roque Station prevents any casualties when a large tree collapses. Speed, timing, and a tiny animal collide in chaos, but somehow it walks away untouched. Even centuries-old structures couldn't withstand the force as the quake reduced stone to dust in moments. You don't really walk away from videos like this unchanged. You start noticing things differently. The road, the weather, the silence before something happens. And maybe that's the real impact. Stay aware with Moment Verse, because the next moment doesn't announce itself.